everyone, it was week 10 weigh-in today. Week 9 I missed. My daughter came down to visit on the Friday night and we decided to go swimming instead. So we missed our Saturday morning group, which is probably a good thing because it probably would have depressed me a little bit because I am certain I would have put on again. Because I've had like nearly 2 weeks of just wanting to eat everything. If it wasn't nailed down, I wanted to eat it. I was opening up jars of peanut butter and eating peanut butter. I have no idea why. It was, well, I have an inkling. I think it might be the HRT. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, it was, it was quite fraught. So yeah, so we didn't go, but I persevered and I continued for the following week and carried on with the swimming, carried on with the exercising, carried on with the cycling, and I thought I'd just continue doing that and try not to just think about food too much. And yeah, that seemed to work. I've lost £1 this week, so I'm really relieved. I'd put on the £2 2 weeks ago, so that's £1 of that gone, and I think I probably lost more than that from last week as well. So yeah, I'm still pleased. It's still going down, so that's all I want. I want it to continue going down. And I know losing weight isn't like a completely down, you know, you don't just go down. You go down and then plateau a little bit, go down, plateau a little bit. So I know that's something that happens, and because like mentally you can't do it all the time. There's going to be points where you go out or you just fancy something different other than what you planned that day. So, but yeah, I'm pleased still. It's still going down. So I'm trying not to be negative about it. I'm still trying to be really positive about it. But I've done loads of swimming this week. I'll probably put some video clips from the beach in there because it's been a lovely week, a really lovely week. Excuse my eye, by the way. Me and my husband went on a 15-mile ride through the forest, and I think hay fever season's really kicked in for me, and my eye is just like really red and sore and itchy, and I'm trying not to touch it too much. So yeah, my eye is a bit sore. So yeah, yeah, I think we're doing okay. I think we will continue to do okay. I had a go at the, I don't know how, like the vegetable bake with like the creamy tofu sauce again. I'm going to put in the food that I put, how I made it and what I made it with in here, so you can have a look at that. This afternoon after our walk on the beach, we went out for a 15-mile ride in the forest. It was so pretty and lovely, but oh, I'm sore now. So this was from our night swim for the Strawberry Moon. It was wonderful. I'm the one with the bright yellow tow float with my light in it, as you can see out there as well. But yeah, it was a beautiful one. I woke up too late on Wednesday morning to go for the swim, so I just had to meet everybody on the beach and bring my coffee and have a coffee day with my lovely dog, bless her, who absolutely just standing there and smelling the seaweeds that she sounds. She's blind, so she really appreciates it. So this week I went down to the saltwater sauna in the evening, had an evening swim with some lovely ladies and an amazing sauna. Vegetable pasta baking ingredients. You don't need to add the cheese. I added it for my granddaughter. The roasted veggies. I had loads of roasted veggies, and I also did some new potatoes as well for them. And that was it after the sauce had been added, the tofu sauce. It was just all blended in a blender together, nothing fancy.
No,
And that was it after it was baked and everything had melted on it. It was delicious.
I did tell you that.
cute little caddy thing that I bought from our local hardware store. Honestly, it kept the veggies really fresh. I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. I feel like the HRT has plateaued a little bit because I haven't been having night sweats, I haven't had the brain fogginess, and I haven't had the cravings for the last 3 days. I feel like my diet has been really back to normal. I haven't been ridiculously hungry. I haven't been opening the fridge every 5 minutes trying to find something in there that I know is not in there, because I'm in the shopping. I made sure that I didn't buy anything that I could eat. Obviously, that was not that I could eat, but I shouldn't be eating. See, obviously we've got I've got the jam and I've got peanut butter and things like that, and that's what I resorted to the week before because my body was just craving sugar. So if anyone is a whiz and knows and understands why you would crave sugar because of HRT, or whether it's because you've been on the diet for so many weeks and then your body's like had low sugar for so long and now it wants more, I don't know. But yeah, I went really late night shopping, and we did a wonderful moon swim this week for the full moon. So we went out about 9 o'clock. We met down on the beach, and we got in the sea for about 9:30 till about 10, and then sat on the beach chatting for about an hour. And then as we were walking, I was walking up, I met somebody else that usually swims there but hasn't swum for a little while, and she'd come out to see the strawberry moon. So and got some amazing pictures, and I ended up talking to her for ages. And I thought, well, I'm out and about, I feel wide awake, I'm just going to go and do my shopping. So 11:30 at night I was doing my shopping, and I just made sure I bought loads of things that I know, because I crave sweet things in the evening. So I bought loads of really nice pears and bananas and really nice sweet apples in the hope that I'll just pick on them. So yeah, I have. They're nearly all gone. I probably need to go and get some more now. I'm also growing strawberries in the garden, so I've been picking at them as they ripen up. I've been having those, and they're really sweet. So yeah, I know I crave sweet things. I know I crave sugary things. So I'm just trying to stave those off by having bits of fruit every now and again whenever I feel particularly peckish. I've managed to lay off the bread. It's not the easiest because when you go to restaurants or go out places, there's always bread, and the vegan options always have quite a lot of bread. And we went out when my daughter came down. We went out for a meal on the Saturday night, and had a club sandwich, but a vegan one, and ended up having the most enormous onion rings, like enormous onion rings. And I put a picture of the onion rings in here because they were absolutely enormous. So I had these onion rings, and then the next day I had a really bad tummy ache, and I'm like, it could be the bread, but I do eat bread occasionally, so it's probably not that. And then I thought maybe it was the oil in the battered onion rings, because I haven't been having oil. We haven't been cooking with oil, I haven't been adding it to anything. So I'm like, maybe it was the oil, because I had a really upset tummy over it. So my body is obviously changing and getting used to not processing things like high sugar, high fat, high oil foods.
Wow, that was absolutely magical. I'm just walking through my local woods. It's just about coming up for sunset, and I've just seen a red deer on the path here, right here. I can't believe it. It was just munching on the bushes. Oh, that was amazing. It's gone through here. I'm not going to follow it because I've got the dogs with me. But that was amazing. I'm stunned. Completely stunned. I think the dogs have caught a sniff, or Lizzie definitely has caught a sniff of something. She's scenting something here. I don't know what she thinks she's going to do, but I think she's going to try and find whatever she can scent.
Bit of a short video this week, because my week has been mostly cycling, swimming and eating and cooking, so there hasn't really been a huge amount that's happened. I did make a really big batch of chilli at the beginning of the week, like just vegetable chilli, and I cooked some dried kidney beans. I had kidney beans in it, and celery and mushrooms and carrots, and it was absolutely delicious, and we've managed to make it last about 3 days. No, I think today's the 4th day of the chilli. And yeah, so that was really delicious. So the chilli was really good, and it tasted just as good as my chilies did before when I used to put oil in. So yeah, it just shows you get used to, your taste buds get used to having things that aren't oily, and when you do have things that are oily, that it really affects you. The added thing I did put in my chili, I put an OXO cube in it, and the meat-free red ones, amazing. Like, it made a big difference, so I'm going to be using those from now on. I hope everyone has a really good week. I hope you carry on losing if that's what you're doing, or getting fit, or just trying to get out, get outside on a day and enjoy nature and enjoy being outside, which is what I'm doing more and more, is making sure I get outside more and more and enjoy nature, enjoy the beach, enjoy the forest, enjoy sort of just being around outside, even when it's in the garden. I've done a lot of gardening this week, and even if it's just like milling around in the garden. So yeah, try and get out. I think it makes a huge difference to how you feel each day if you can get out, even if it's only for a short walk somewhere, and especially if you can get out away from busy areas, if you can go somewhere quiet, or if you can go in the woods somewhere, or somewhere that's just a bit more peaceful than walking down a high street, then I can definitely recommend it, because it makes a huge difference. So have a lovely week. Hope you all get outside, and hope you all have a chance to enjoy your week, as well as continue to lose weight. So take care. See you next week.